What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be doing another episode of our Road to the Throne in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Now, newsflash, today we will be taking on King of the Court, and it's only 5 hours away. That is actually crazy, considering all of the things I am still wanting to do, still wanting to ultimately accomplish. Now, let's take a look at where we're at, what we've accomplished, what we've gotten done, and what's next for our squad. So this is the squad, how it currently looks. Today, I have been buying some of these wild gem cards, inching my way towards Scottie Pippen. I don't think it's ultimately probably gonna happen, but I'm not locking these cards in. These cards I still can go through and sell, but if I see a card for a good price, I'm buying it, right? And so that is really what I've been doing today, just in hopes of maybe possibly finding a way to get Scottie Pippen. Now, again, I'm not expecting that to happen, but it's a possibility. Same thing with KG. I've been just slowly inching my way, getting some players, and if these cards end up being somewhat cheap, someone that I can end up getting, then I'll end up doing it. So, just something I am keeping just as a possibility and in the back of my mind. Other than that, guys, my squad is really good right now. It's pretty complete, and it's a squad I could go out and ultimately compete with. I've been grinding Breakout like crazy. I just ended up finishing the offline grind completion rewards, in which I did get 2 extra Hall of Fame badges, as well as a season mode completion reward. Now, why is this important? Well, now I can add this pick 3 legend badges to my collection, which is super important. And again, I will break down exactly why here in a second, but I am going to select this and go through and select the legend badges. Now, before going through and opening the legend badges, I need to see what legend badges I am wanting the most, right? And to do that, I gotta start with Giannis, because Giannis gonna be one of the main guys that is featured on my squad. So for Giannis, the 2 most important badges that I see are Rebound Chaser, as well, again, on-ball menace is obviously important, Rebound Chaser, as well as Brick Wall. If I got High Flying Denier, I would absolutely take that as well. And again, Giannis is really the only guy I would really feel comfortable using legends on this early. Rebound Chaser is one I really do want. Let's see, did I get Rebound Chaser? I did. That is absolutely a badge I'm taking. I also mentioned Brick Wall, so those are 2 badges I'm for sure taking. And then outside of that, like Deadeye would be decent, Physical Finisher would be decent, but I'm taking Interceptor. Interceptor is another good badge that I definitely do like, and could be a badge that could be useful for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So now that we have all of those legend badges, we're gonna make my Giannis, who is already good, even better, right? And so we're gonna give him the legend Rebound Chaser. We are gonna give him the legend Interceptor if I can give it to him, and he might have already had it on Hall of Fame, I'm not exactly sure. And we are gonna give him legend Brick Wall. Now, you're now looking at a Giannis Antetokounmpo that might be the best card in the game. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know if there is going to be anybody that has a better Giannis than my Giannis is going to be today. Now, I'll also go through and see, like, can I give him Pogo Stick on Legend? I'm going to do that as well, right? Like, if I can make Giannis better with badges that are, like, interior badges, I'm absolutely going to do it. High Flying Denier on Hoff. I'll probably give that to him as well, because at the end of the day, this is going to be a Giannis card that is going to play for me for the foreseeable future. Even On-Ball Menace is a badge I don't know for sure if I'm going to give him, but I'm looking at maybe giving that to him on Hoff as well, just to make him that slight little bit better. As far as the rest of my squad, I do need to finish badging them up, making them a little bit better, making sure they all indeed have shoes as well. But I'm very happy with the legend badges I got. Even Rebound Chaser, Brick Wall by themselves are definitely going to help me out a ton, as I do continue to look to possibly build my squad up, as I am trying to just slowly improve things. So that is a big thing. That's a big objective that I just got done. So now, as far as like what's next to grind, I feel like the only other things that I need to grind are a little more domination, because I do want to get to that ultimate 66 stars. Probably not today. It would take 10 games. It's probably not realistic, but sooner rather than later. But I just remembered I still have some more Hall of Famers to go through and get and see if I can use. So some more Hall of Famers that I would look to give Giannis. I'm trying to, again, prioritize Giannis. Immovable Enforcer, Off-Ball Pest would be two other ones I really like for Giannis. So if those are available, I'll probably ultimately take them. Obviously, if On-Ball Menace is ever available in any of these, that is going to be one of the first things I take, though. So we'll take a look here and see ultimately what I'm looking at. Again, Immovable Enforcer was a big one. I think he's already got Paint Patroller. That's obviously a really good badge. But the first thing here is to look, is there any On-Ball Menace? There's not. Okay, Immovable Enforcer, really good badge. I'll probably take that. And then it really comes down to what else do I want? Do I want Paint Patroller? Do I want Box Out Beast, Set Shot, High Flying Denier? I know I've mentioned High Flying Denier in the past, so I am going to take that one. And then I am going to take Paint Patroller. And you guys might be like, Ty, why not Set Shot Specialist? Well, I'm not against Set Shot Specialist, but at the end of the day, that's not really a badge like that. I mean, yeah, Giannis already has it on Hoff, but then number two, I feel like that's not a badge right now that is necessarily needed. So I mean, I'll take what I got out of that and continue moving forward. And like I mentioned, not everything has to go on Giannis. I'm just looking and seeing what can help Giannis. And then guess what? If there's another badge that can go on Jack Sigma, Sigma's probably going to be around for a while. So guess what? If I can end up getting, I don't know, I'm just going to throw out a name like, you know, Legend Rebound Chaser, that obviously would help the card out. But even, you know, an On-Ball Menace on Hoff could help Jack Sigma out a ton. So again, you know, there are multiple badges that I am ultimately looking for. Even another Hoff Brick Wall for Jack Sigma would be really nice. But one thing I've always said, I'm taking On-Ball Menace every time I get it, but one thing I've always said is Hall of Fame badges mean about as much as anything on this game. And I'll hold true to that. Like Hall of Famers and especially legend badges at this stage, you can't get those on anybody, on everyone, right? Like it's hard to, you know, get these badges. And not only are they hard, they're super important badges to add to your squad. So for example, even like this Hall of Fame Interceptor, I've got two of them, right? And on Jack Sigma, the card is 611. And that could be the difference between me, you know, getting a steal or not getting a steal. So that is absolutely going on him. There's going to be a lot of different badges that I personally like that I'm going to throw on a guy like Jack Sigma, who again is going to be on the team for a while. So that's one thing I am trying to do is figure out who's going to be on the team for a while. And if somebody is going to be on the team for a while, to fully badge them out. So that is something I'm going to look at doing, finishing out who gets all of these badges. I'll go through today and ultimately figure that out. Post Up Poet, sure, give it on Giannis because I don't have anybody else to ultimately give it to. And so right now you're looking at a Giannis Antetokounmpo with 7 legend badges, 15 Hall of Famers, and 14 gold badges, a card that is truly, truly, truly ready to go. So for me, as far as the game modes, guys, I've got Showdown. I mean, I've got a lot of wins in Showdown. I forgot that I get this, which I'll get to in a second. Got a lot of wins in Showdown. I am going to take the unsellable stuff. More importantly than anything, there is a hidden gem diamond in here who could ultimately make an impact, right? You're probably not going to pull anything out of the hidden gem diamond, but they could make an impact. And more importantly than that, is the fact that guess what? Everything you guys can get in here, even if it's a good coach, some of the things you can go through and sell. So for example, I didn't get a good coach, but if I would have been able to go through and sell it. Same thing badge wise, I'm getting a lot of badges that I may need for, you know, to compete today and badges I may not even have. So again, badge wise, I just try to take good badges for the most part, or badges I don't have. That's kind of my strategy to it. But how did I get these rewards? Well, I won 20 games in Showdown throughout the week. That is ultimately how I got to the point to get these rewards right here. And again, what badges to take, I don't really know. I probably should have done a little more research before diving into this. But at the end of the day, it is okay. Again, do I have all of these badges? No, I don't have a lightning launch, so I'll take that. Off-ball pest, I'll take that. And then again, I'll take a movable enforcer. Sure, a badge that could possibly help me out. Ton of shoes, a ton of takeovers, a ton of deluxe packs. But the truth is, the only other thing I'm really wanting are these arrival packs, which you probably aren't going to pull anything from these, but you could. I want the arrival packs, and then I want to see who I do pull out of my diamond card, which could be somebody that could, you know, be valuable. Again, doesn't matter. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but those types of things that you can go through and quick sell for 800 MT, again, it's not that big of a deal, but these things can add up in a big time way. Second arrival pack today, Again, no real good pulls here, but that's okay. Like, again, quick sell it for 500 MT. Any little bit of extra MT you can add up to your collection could end up making an impact. Last arrival pack, I would love to add Jimmy Butler to the squad. Not really expecting it. We do get a shade. Give me a pink diamond. What is this? A diamond. Okay. A diamond from the arrival set. I don't know if there's anybody that would play for me from this, but we'll see. Small forward. It's either Andrew Wiggins. It's Andrew Wiggins. Yo, this is crazy. And I'll tell you why this is crazy here in a second. This is actually an incredibly good pull. The hard part for me is right now I have a souped Andrew Wiggins. And so now I've got to make the decision. And honestly, I think it does me best to swap this player from my collection and sell the Andrew Wiggins that I did have. Now, again, the Andrew Wiggins I had was good. He wasn't game breaking or anything. He was a good card though. But now, I don't really have a choice. I am going to ultimately have to sell the Andrew Wiggins, who is really good. And hopefully I can get a decent amount of MT for him, right? I guess I'll have to fully badge mine and do my thing, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe that was a bad decision. But I feel like if I had a free Andrew Wiggins, I didn't really have a choice, right? Like, do you guys agree with that? I don't know, man. I don't even know if I like my decision to do that. But at the end of the day, it's tough. Like, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So that's really where we're at right now. Ah! What did I just pull? Yo, I just pulled Michael Carter Williams, and I don't know how. Like, I genuinely don't know out of what pack I got Michael Carter Williams. I have no idea. Like, I wasn't even worried about pulling Michael Carter Williams. I wasn't even thinking about him. I didn't even think that I had another hidden gem pack in my collection. And not only is Michael Carter Williams good, he is literally the best point guard in the game. And I don't know where he came out of. I literally forgot. I guess I forgot I had a diamond hidden gem to open up. And I got Michael Carter Williams. That is absolutely unbelievable that I just got Michael Carter Williams. So now, I guess I'm moving Jason Kidd to my backup point guard, and now I guess I can go and sell my Ron Harper as well, which, again, I love the Ron Harper I have. I think he is an absolute beast, absolute stud. It pains me to do this, to sell my Ron Harper. Again, he is souped up. I love him. But at the end of the day, guys, if I got MCW, a free card that I can use in King of the Court, I've got to take advantage of it. So say goodbye, Ron Harper. Welcome Michael Carter Williams to the squad. 6'6", 86 3 ball, great ball handle, defensively really, really, really good. I don't know, man. I'm stunned at how well this video went for me today. So now I gotta figure out, okay, what is next, right? Do I give MCW my, the Hall of Fame on-ball menace? Do I soup him up next level good? Maybe, but I am going to make sure he plays before I do any of that. So I don't know. I just had some crazy good luck today. I feel like once everything goes through and sells, I'm going to be knocking on the doorstep of Scottie Pippen, which is crazy to think about. But once my Andrew Wiggins sells, once my, my Ron Harper sells, I promise you guys, I'm going to be knocking on the doorstep of Scottie. I'm still a long ways away. So if ultimately I got to go get KG, I'm willing to make that pivot, but I'm absolutely stoked at what happened today on this account. I definitely was not expecting to basically be able to sell two of the guys I was planning on using today. That's going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.